What he seems to have done in the summer of 1957, he returned to Jerusalem and spent July, August, and September working on his material in the scrollery. From his letters of the time, it is clear that he did indeed feel himself part of the team again, and had no doubt that all was well. In the autumn, he travelled back to London and arranged with the BBC to make a television programme on the scrolls. In October, he returned to Jerusalem with producer and film crew. They immediately went to see Auni Dajani, Jordanian creator of the Rockefeller Museum, and one of Allegro's closest friends. The next morning, Dajani took them round to get things moving, with de Vaux in a letter of 31 October to Frank Cross, whom he still assumed to be his ally. Allegro described the ensuing events. We foregathered and explained what we hoped to do, only to be met with a blank refusal by DV to collaborate in any way. We stared open-mouthed for some time, and then Dajani and the producer started trying to find out what it was all about. The whole thing was a complete knockout because, as far as I was aware, I had left my dear colleagues on the best of terms, or pretty much so. Certainly no bitterness on my side about anything. But de Vaux said that he had called a meeting of his scholars, and that they had agreed to have nothing to do with anything I had anything to do with. My pal, the producer, then took the old gent outside and explained in words of one syllable that we were avoiding any controversial matter at all in the programme on the religious side, but he, de Vaux, was quite adamant. He said that whereas he could not stop us taking pictures of the monastery at Qumran, he would not allow us in the scrollery or the museum gallery generally. Allegro described himself as still flummoxed, and Auni Dajani, however, was beginning to get annoyed. He apparently saw the programme as a very definite boost for Jordan, antiquities, and tourism, and declared a preparedness to assert his authority. He was, after all, an official representative of the Jordanian government, whom not even de Vaux could afford to defy. As soon as it became clear to my dear colleagues that even without them the programme was going forward, they started putting their cards on the table. It was not the programme they objected to, only Allegro. They then called in a taxi at our hotel and made the producer an offer if he would drop Allegro completely and have Strugnal as his script writer or Milik. They would collaborate. Then one day after we had returned from an exhausting day at Qumran, Audi phoned to say that when he had got it was to find a note anonymous wanting for him, offering £150 to him to stop us going to.